Hey guys, welcome back to DangIT Plays Sword Art Online Lost Song. This is a new session, and I just want to I just want to say, because I was going to tell David, but I decided to withhold it until we start recording, but just seeing us starting the game, loading the new file, I had this weird anxiety feeling that I could only say is synonymous to when I go to the doctors to get a shot.
Alright, that's enough.
Okay.
Kirito breathing, yep. We're back. And I hear ya, I got the exact same sense of dread coming right into us, but you know what? Like going to the doctor, we're there, there's nothing we can do about it. We can kick and scream all we want, we're still gonna get that needle in our arm, or in this case, we're gonna go ahead and get all these waifus straight to the face. So, let's go ahead and do this.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight?
Yep. Hey Shinon, about the quest with oh boy, I guess we're going back to this.
Are we following up with this?
I guess so.
Let's play our cards right and not have to fight anyone.
Right. Let other players get ahead of us. Totally. Okay, let's head back to the cave Loki was being held in. What is this? Okay. Avengers 2? Age of Ultron? Oh, he's gone. Okay, whatever. When's Loki coming? Oh, what the it's a cat.
Oh, okay, that's him. Alright, now he has his own, like, special animation, a little art.
There you go, but shouldn't it be off, like, straight up fucking a horse somewhere? Oh boy, wow. This is some interesting lore we got going on here, and we're in the exact same fucking dungeon.
Where are we? We're in... Well, you already know what it is.
How rude of them. Alright, I guess we gotta...
Okay, so now we have to. So I guess this is what happens when we, I guess, avoid the battle in the previous time we did it. That was a while back, actually.
I guess so.
It's been a sec.
Oh wait, now I gotta... Okay, there we go. Come on, come at me.
Alright, David.
You can't break this impenetrable defense.
Gar's got nothing on this. So, David, it's been quite a while since like we last chat, so what have you been up to?
Oh jeez. I feel like I've kind of fallen behind my academic pursuits because my sister was home recently, so cool. I've been catching up with her. Now she's back in Washington.
Oh, okay.
But it was fun while it lasted. And also in the meantime, I've been working on PhD applications, which has been both a little personally tiring and also expensive, because part of it is
there's a fee?
Oh yeah, so
yeah, okay.
I'm applying to, so normally when you're applying for a PhD program, you just apply to one university because you have an understanding of what your research goals are.
Yeah.
And like what you want to get out of the program. I mean, I have an understanding of what my research goals are. It's just there are several universities in California alone that research what I'm interested in. Or I guess now that I'm actually looking at individual faculty, it's starting to narrow down a bit. But the initial plan was to apply to 4 different universities, which would have cost me $400 all in all.
Oh my god!
Just for the privilege of applying. And on top of that, I want to take my GRE again. GRE is the graduate readiness exam.
Right, I remember that.
So I took it once before going into my master's program, and because the program I was getting into like placed almost no emphasis on your GRE scores, I didn't prepare very well, and I didn't do very well on the GRE my first time around.
Okay, when was that?
That was, gosh, 2 years ago now.
Okay.
Wait, no. Yeah. Well, no, it was last year. It was last February. So February 2016 is when I took it.
Oh god, dude, just
so creepy. Now I gotta take it again and try and get a much better score. For the universities I'm applying to, I need a score in like the 90th or 95th percentile, which is like top 10, top 5% in reading and math, which I'm thinking I can do if I actually sit down and care about it and study. Oh fuck, I gotta explore the rest of this dungeon. Jeez, I feel like I've explored it like a million times already, but...
Oh, but of course you have, so...
Just gotta go ahead and heal first. Anyway, Another guy. I talked about this last time, but the paper I'm working on is also for my PhD applications. Because some of them require a writing sample, others recommend that you submit one, and they recommend that it's a research-oriented project and between like 8,000 and 10,000 words.
Okay.
So I've been trying to work on that. I kind of fell behind on it, but you know, it's fine. This entire project is still like 4,000 words in the works, and it's not, I don't really have to have it done until December. And even if I don't, I'll be working on other research projects for my classes that are going to be about that same length that I can also submit as a writing sample. I mean, just as long as I get something in, or as long as I submit more than is what is like strictly required, I feel like I should be fine.
Definitely, it's interesting feeling because I've been seeing a lot of people like in our podcast live streams talking about like college and whatnot and how it's kind of different from high school. And well, kind of as in like it is different.
Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, that like even when I think about it now, despite it being like a smooth transition from my senior year of high school to the freshman year of college, it's just kind of like another beast as far as like how do you independently, I guess, apply yourself to even just getting in. Because like you remember as a kid, you're just in school. Like your parents just kind of take care of all of the applications and whatnot. But like when you get to college, it's all you, and you're in charge of every single thing as far as scheduling, the application process, like your own independent research as you get higher into like masters and PhDs. It's kind of crazy to just think about, especially now that I'm out of school and I don't really have much intentions of going back, but you know, if it's really required, then I will. So it's just kind of interesting seeing like your take on this. And what's the hell's going on?
What? No. Why are they all fighting each other? It's all chaos. Is this your doing, Loki?
Oh, don't show.
Those are the perished souls of brave fighters. Odin has gathered them all here, Ragnarok, to prepare for the final battle between gods and giants. He makes them duel unending there. They die, then are resurrected. Death, then resurrection. And they continue in loop forever. Literally a living hell, except for the fact that they aren't living. Oh, what about that? Oh, there's something different about those soldiers over there. Yeah, they look really strong. Oh, this is a different character.
Right?
Anyway, okay, yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Thor Ragnarok in theaters November 3rd.
Although,
I'm just kidding.
I'm pretty sure in Valhalla, when you're all fighting each other to prepare for oh, and Shion's dead again. When you're all fighting each other to prepare for Ragnarok, like that's considered an honor, and it's heaven. So I don't know where you got off, Loki, saying that this is all hell. Why don't you get to know these guys a little better?
Makes his own perception of what hell is.
Yeah, Loki.
Loki.
Asshole.
Traitor.
All right. We're just gonna. This is a bit of a different beast than tackling on just like a single heavy boss. So we're gonna take this still nice and slow. It's just, God, they all like hit arrows, but they don't make you stagger, so I guess that's nice. I just gotta...
Yeah, they're all just shooting you with long-range weapons.
Yeah. I just gotta watch my health, because like, I don't feel it when the arrows hit me, but...
It'll will down, like, eventually, huh?
Yeah. It's like getting drunk on soju. Like, when you drink... For those of you who have ever had soju, it's like a sweet Korean rice wine, kind of.
Ooh.
And like, it's anywhere between 8 and 12% alcohol by volume, but you do not taste the alcohol in soju. It just tastes like sweet rice water is the best way I can put it. And you end up just like drinking a pitcher, and then before you know it, you're on your knees, sucking appetizers.
Right.
Yeah.
Appetizers.
That's what happened at that one place that one time.
I could really feel the suck with these appetizers.
These appetizers really suck. Because they're bad.
Oh, right. They're bad.
Yes.
Kind of changing the course of the topic. Before you actually came over, I was actually finishing up the last sword trial, one of the DLCs for Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
And that was a really difficult trial for me. because it's just like a lot of. You have to make sure you do everything correctly. If you mess up even once, like one hit will end you. And now that we're playing Sword Art, I kind of want to just jump back into Breath of the Wild instead.
I don't want to do this. Man, I can't remember the last time I even touched Breath of the Wild. Like, I can't remember how far I got.
Probably not beating the game.
Oh no, I definitely have not beaten the game. I know I got out of like the area where you're like learning how to play the game.
Sure.
Because I played it for like a solid 2 days straight after I got it. Mainly because I just needed some catharsis after I finished my finals for that term.
Sure.
But I just haven't played it because I have a bunch of other games I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Just too many games.
Speaking of which, I still have to actually beat Fire Emblem Shadows of Valencia.
Oh man, dude. I had to be honest, I kind of rushed through that. At the, like, middle half of it. I was like, you know what? I've been level grinding. I'm pretty satisfied, but I also need to finish this because new games are coming out.
Yeah, this is probably the first Fire Emblem game where I don't really want to do a second playthrough.
Yeah, kind of the same here. Well, the completionist in me, or at least the perfectionist who wants to get like almost every perfect level because, well, except for Resistance, because just screw that.
Especially in like this game.
Yeah. But there's also like other games coming out, so I will withhold that.
Yeah.
So maybe later. Maybe when I'm like retired and have nothing else to do.
I'll finally go back and play it again when I'm 76.
Have you ever like thought about that, like what you do when you're retired from working?
Oh man, if things are going the way I think they're going to go, I don't think I'll ever be able to retire.
Oh no.
Like, odds are by the time I'm 40, like Social Security is gonna become insolvent. And at that point, I won't have enough in my 401k to cover like the cost of retiring. And at that point, the cost of living is going to be so high that even if I had like an end portfolio of say like $800,000, I'd probably be able to live for 2 years without Social Security at the rate things are going by the time I'm of retirement age. And this is assuming I also retire later than normal. Like, if I get the profession I want, I'll probably end up retiring by the time I'm 80 or so. That is, if I live to be 80.
I was saying, like, that's like getting to the end quarter of your life.
Yeah, scratch that. My retirement plan is to die before I can retire.
Oh, okay. So you want to be like a professional student or something?
Yes, if I could just keep getting PhDs. Although there's like a threshold, like when you're applying, they'll see your education, like, all right, this guy has 17 PhDs. Why do you need this?
And at that point, you're like, how are you withholding me from my education? How can you do this to me?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, being a professor is also continuing your education.
Yeah.
Because you can't be a professor if you don't, like, if you don't keep conducting research. Right. Because there's a thing called like continued learning credits that you need to get in order to maintain your job as an academic at a university.
Right. Or research cats. That solves everything. Go on YouTube. Just type cats and you'll find everything you need.
Research cats. I submitted my my 10,000 word article to Petco Monthly. It's just cats written 10,000 times.
Mine's just cats, but it's also applying tape boxes.
Here's a diagram of cats.
Sitting in mats that are isolated by tape.
I don't know about you, I think this research is critical. Okay, is there just one more? Excellent.
Yosh.
Alright.
Congrats.
This boss was no pushover. All I had to do was press the same button.
Right.
70 million times. Ooh, that was the last of them. Yeah, seems so.
I hope so.
Wait, there's one more. It's just the fucking Cheshire Cat. And your voice is creepy too.
Uh-oh. Oh, you fighting?
Hold on, I'm not done drinking my tea. You gotta let me have both of my hands. Oh, what, and Sinon's still dead?
Should we do something about that, or?
No.
Well, it's not like you're gonna level up or we'll keep you on the team.
Right. Anyway, how much? Oh, okay. You're only what? Almost 300 levels higher than me? No problem. Oh, what? And you're already almost dead?
No boyfriend?
Piece
No
of
problem.
Oh, and you're single?
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Alright.
Ooh, spicy.
Alright, that was
wow.
incredibly easy despite being super underleveled. Oh, and Shinon reached level 161 despite being dead.
The swims are like going at like a 5 frame rate or something.
Yeah. That's straight up PS1 quality right there. Man, I missed the PS1. Now that I just thought about it.
Do you have one?
I don't. I mean, I have a PS2 and I have some PS1 games, but now I just like want to go home and play Final Fantasy IX. But I have a million things I gotta do, so I can't really do that. Finally, this has taken up like 2 episodes. Speaking of which, we can continue this in the next episode.
You're so right. In fact, we're going to do that right now.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Dang Play Sword Online Lost. I'll see you guys in the next one. #bye.
Bye. No eyes, Odin.